She salutes the crowd and checks out of a game for the final time. Your emotions, Paige, as you sit with us courtside, and what the last 5 years has been like, and how this fan base sends you on your way to try and win that national championship.
Yeah, the emotions haven't hit me in a wave yet. I almost got emotional before the game today, just listening to gospel and just being in a state of gratitude for everything that's come my way, come our way as a team. I'm just extremely grateful for the teams this year, last year, my whole entire 5 years, my teammates, my relationships, the journey, the injuries. Like, I'm just grateful for it all, and the support here is second to none. I just love playing here. I love wearing this jersey. We all love wearing this jersey, and it's just an honor to play here.
You came out hunting shots and hunting your own offense, and then you kept hunting all game long. And what was your mindset coming into this game in terms of what you wanted to see from yourself on the offensive end?
Just being aggressive. As a team, we want to stay aggressive. I thought we played that way the first game, and we want to continue that in the second game. But just trying to do anything it takes to win, read what the defense is giving us, staying aggressive, contribute to winning, and just take the open shots that we're given.
You've had opportunities, been at the Final Four, played for a national championship. We were talking about it, and a lot of folks think you guys are finally full, you're finally healthy. Your thoughts on if you have all the pieces to win a championship?
We're just trying to take it one game at a time, one practice at a time, one rest day at a time, one travel day at a time, and just soak it in and embrace it, and try to continue to keep playing for 40 minutes and maximize the time that we have left. We have confidence. A lot of teams are playing for a national title, and we know that, so we just have to keep chipping away and keep being the best version of ourselves every day.
All right, well, congratulations. Thank you so much, Paige. We appreciate it. And Paige Bueckers and the UConn Huskies and Geno Auriemma all moving on to the Sweet 16 as they beat South Dakota State and advance to the Sweet 16 for the 31st year in a row. As Bueckers takes it all in, catching her breath. She's earned a bit of a break. And what a performance it was. Geno, as you sit down with us, you've kind of been watching her throughout the day, and she just came out with a different spirit and a different fight to her today. What did you notice?
You know, the first couple shots that she took that didn't go in, I always start to think, you know, this is what happens. You know, it's your last game at home. You know, you want to get off to a great start, and so the first time out, you know, I said, you got that look on your face, and you better change it. And she usually doesn't listen to me, but I'm glad she did tonight.
Your team, after a little bit of a slow start in terms of missing shots on the offensive end, were just absolutely dominant. And how do you feel about this group after watching their ascent, really, over the course of the last month of the season, but in particular in these two games that you've had in the NCAA tournament so far?
When I saw the bracket, and then obviously when I saw South Dakota State play, you knew that that's how the game was going to go for as long as they could make it go that way, right? And it was going to take a defensive something by us to kind of turn the tide a little bit. And I really thought that when KK Arnold came in the game, it kind of changed the defensive mentality of the game, and it got us sped up a little bit, and it was really good. But I always think if we're going to make enough shots, that we're going to make them eventually, and if we miss, early on, that obviously the big danger is what happens if they don't go in. But I think our defense is good enough that we can, So over the last, as you said, the last month and a half, we've just gotten better. We've grown up together a little bit. We trust each other a little more. They believe in each other a little bit more. We've not gone into the NCAA tournament with a full complement of players. Yeah. Since God knows when.
What does that allow you to do? How is that a weapon in your hands?
Well,
for the first time maybe since the four-peat.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's probably the case. Well, like you said, you do have you have two kids that started 35 games last year coming off the bench that can impact the game right away. So that's something that we haven't had in a long time, right? And, you know, you had somebody like Sarah, and, you know, we haven't had somebody like that in a long time. And you got AZ fully healthy, and we haven't had that in a long time. So there's a lot of pieces that we're going up there with that we haven't had in a long time. What it does not give you, though, is peace of mind, because my assistants are constantly screaming in my ear, get this guy in, get that guy in, get this guy in, get that guy in. And I'm like, man, I liked it the last 4 or 5 years. Nobody said anything to me. We got no subs. Guys are asking to come out. No.
You told us this morning that the painter is the only one that sees the blemishes in their artwork. What do you like about the painting of this team right now most as you go forward to the regional?
In 1 minute.
In 1 minute.
We gotta get to Juju.
I think. Oh man, get off me right now. Let's get to her. I want to watch her play. I think the way we're connected a little bit, the way we seem to cover for each other, way better than we did before. And they, whenever we need something, somebody steps up and does it, and that you don't know until later in the season, you know. And we're not just a Paige Bueckers show, even though tonight it was. I think we have a lot of pieces now that can win.
Fabulous. Thank you so much, Geno. We appreciate it. From our Da Vinci here in stores, we're getting ready to send it out to Picasso
18,
out on the West Coast.
15, 14. Juju. Here comes Juju. Give me some Juju.
Bueckers with 34. It's all yours, Juju.
B.
Here's Eric Freed. Christy Thomas got in.
Out to you, Juju. Take over.